Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always, and thanks for all your likes, subscribes, shares, comments, discussions, all very much appreciated. Anyway, right, let's get straight into it. Today we are doing a quick and cheeky product review. As you can see, birds are out, it's dry-ish, it's bright, it's not freezing. I've got a whole day of cleaning, detailing, valeting, product tests, etc, to look at. So I'm going in a staggered approach. We'll do a quick product review on the table, then I've got a quick tip to put together also on the table, then I'll start getting all my kit out and we'll get into some cleaning, valeting, detailing as always. Anyway, so today we're having a quick look at one of these boot organisers made by Knodel, whatever you want to say, I don't know. Anyway, reason I'm reviewing it, I bought it for the Fabia. I've had one in the Forester for about 5 years, made by a different brand, but a similar sort of thing. 600D Oxford material, very strong, pockets on the outside, pockets on the front, pockets on the sides, etc. Solid base, solid lid. The one in the Forester has lasted probably 5-6 years because I like things to be organised and not sliding around in the boot. I've always found it particularly handy. So I, as I say, bought one for the Fabia and I thought, do you know what? I haven't done a tabletop review for ages. So you get the bag, you get the base which folds up. I'll show you an easy method to put that in a minute. You get an additional divider and you get a lid. And it's handy that everything folds up because when you're not using it, it takes up this much room. Happy days. Happy days. Anyway, so there's a couple of little clips just to keep it all together so it stays small, like so. You will notice that there's an additional clip in the middle on both sides, here and here. So it basically expands like so. And I'll put the, just making sure it's still in shot, I'll put the solid base in. Good tip for this, when you put the solid base in, start from one end and then just put your hand in and scooch it along. Because when I did it first time, I may have sort of used typical man brute force and may have bent the board a little bit. So that fits in like so, fairly stable. As you can see, I can pick it out with one hand now, which is quite amazing really, it makes it quite rigid. So starts off 1, 2, 3, and you can put in this additional, we'll put it in that way, sorry I knocked the gimbal. So you can put in an additional divider, so that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4. Early morning brain not working. So whilst it's in that format, let's also put the lid on very quickly. While it's built, we'll go and get it in the car. So essentially what this one does, as you would imagine, it can pull together this section, so it turns into a 2-compartment box. Lovely. It feels quite rigid. It has carrying handles. Can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong. I probably won't muck about with this. I'll throw that in the bottom as an additional support. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual netted pockets on that side. Excuse me. A pretty spacious pocket on that side. none on the back, and two separate, again, pretty spacious pockets on that side. Let's just put the camera down. I'll very quickly grab some products. Any at total random. So let's see. Obviously, this is the sort of thing I'll be using it for. Other side. Let's just see if it fits in here. No reason why not. It's going to be tight. No, too tight for that. And I'm not going to force it. What I've used these for in the past is spanners, Allen key, emergency pump, etc., etc., that type of thing. Easy peasy. Anyway, we'll go and get this in the car. I'm not going to demonstrate this bit folding, but if you imagine that section folds flat, you put that clip into there, you fold one concertina of the base across, so it's a two-piece concertina, and this becomes a two-compartment box. Anyway, I'll go and get this in the car, show you what it looks like, and then we'll start getting it filled up. So as you can see, fits in the Fabia, a treat. Apologies about the builder's blanket, but worth mentioning, the product has Velcro on the bottom. And because I'm really fussy, I don't want it sticking to the carpet on the bottom, obviously, and then every time I move it, it plucking at the carpet and making it all fluffy and horrible. I'm a very, not fussy, but I like to protect things and ensure their longevity. So with that out of the way, with the one in the Subaru, the only thing that is warm is these nets, where I've put like sharp things in there. So just to give you an idea, this is the kind of thing I typically put in. Things I use in the car regularly: wipes, gloves, pump, valeting equipment, leather balm, tools, trim removal tools, screwdriver, detailing brushes, and this will probably be filled with stuff in no time, because when I finish valeting at the end of the day, a busy day shooting, valeting, etc., etc., sometimes I'm like, do you know what, I'll put it all back in the car, and then when I get up tomorrow, I can get cracking straight away again. Apologies, this one's a right mess, because obviously I've just stripped everything out of the one in the Subaru and put it in the one in the Fabia. But this is similar deal in the Subaru. As I say, I've had it for ages. Only difference with this one, it come with tethers, so you could tether it, which is ideal in the Subaru because I typically polish this and everything slides around in the boot like crazy. I know the Forester boot is a bit messy at the moment, but gives you an idea. So this one is a little bit shorter and a little bit wider. Otherwise, same gravy, really. And as I say, I haven't cleaned out the Subaru boot, but it's not terrible. So I've always just kept everything organised in there, and I have an emergency kit and an emergency first aid kit, because I'm an old dad and I like to be organised. You never know. You never know. So anyway, that is that. That is that. Nice and neat. And I do obviously use the Fabia for shopping. I'll probably fold up the lid, never faff around with the lid on too much, and I'll just put my stuff in there. And one thing I'm going to do immediately is fill it up with CDs, because the CDs, I've got right back into my CDs having a multiplayer. CD multi-changer in the Fabia, so I've got right back into my CDs, which I'm thoroughly loving, except for the fact that I've got the cases in the car as well, and they all rattle, and it's driving me balmy. Anyway, so that's it for that one. Just a quick, dirty, cheeky, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, practical product. Help make your life more organised, keep your boot looking neat, and maybe one day I'll put some sort of mat in there. Saying that, I've got the VRS mats that I keep in the boot, always. So I'll probably put them in the boot, fold up the decorator's towel, and that'll be it. Anyway, so I'm gonna get myself in, get this straight uploaded, edited on YouTube, and then I'm straight into my next video. And that is gonna be hints, tips, tricks, or a new trick for IK foamer, IK sprayer. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. I'll see you soon. Take care, all the best, bye-bye.